This is the Movie Outlaw, here to show you a few of my favorite horror and slasher films. First up is Shockwaves. Came out in 1977, starring Peter Cushing, who is best known for his roles in the 1960s and 70s Dracula movies with Christopher Lee. Shockwaves is about Nazi zombies who wreak havoc on an island, killing off this group of boaters. Next up, one of my classics, filmed in New York City in the 1980 Maniac. It's a great slasher film. It's about a New York City serial killer who murders and scalps young women. Next up is an old classic. Came out in 1978, Piranhas. Directed by Joe Dante. He also directed Gremlins, Gremlins 2, and The Howling, and many others. Now we get into an old John Carpenter film, The Fog, starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Adrienne Balboa. Now we move on to Wes Craven classic. Now you all know the original, Hills Have Eyes. The Hills Have Eyes 2 is just as good and stands and as bloody as the original, I thought. Well, the first, anyway. Then we got another Wes Craven, The Last House on the Left. Now something you want to watch with your parents. Now this is the original, not the remake. Till next time, on the Movie Outlaw. Lovers, I'm the Movie Outlaw. Happy Friday the 13th. And I'd like to start by saying, this video is not for kids. So, I got a movie list. First we're going to go with the Friday the 13th 8-pack edition. None of that Jason X garbage from me. But Friday the 13th has been always one of my favorite slasher films in general. And every year, Friday the 13th, I will have my Friday the 13th movie marathon. I also added some other movies to the marathon tonight. We got Dead End, starring Sean Astin from the Goonies. It's a very good movie if you haven't seen it. To me, I look at it as an acid trip gone wrong in so many good ways. But I loved it nevertheless. And we got an oldie but goodie, The Gate 1 and 2. Stephen Dorff, which I do believe Stephen Dorff has a new TV series, a cable series coming out where he plays a cop. Looking forward to seeing that as well. Then we got Crispin Glover in a remake, Willard. I remember when I was a kid I watched the original, which was Ben, about a rat makes friends with a kid. Now we got Clive Barker, nevertheless, Hellraiser. Always been another one of my favorites. Didn't care too much for the remake, or whatever it was supposed to be. And we got Clown. Well, all them little kids out there love clowns. this is definitely one they wouldn't. Because this motherfucker right here, he likes to eat the kids. And we got one I just picked up from the dollar store for $1. Mayhem. It's got the guy from The Walking Dead, Glenn. Which I've seen this movie quite a bit on the racks and trailers, and I was like, I'm not gonna like that, so I figured I'd just pick it up to add it to the collection. But man, what a great movie. I really enjoyed that one. Then we got another old one, Motel Hell. Boy, these people are really into gardening. But yeah, nevertheless, love this one. And I shared this one in my last video, which is the original House on the Left. I'm surprised they were allowed to put this in the movie theater when the year it came out. Because a few years down the road, when they made Silent Night, Deadly Night, the churches and all the people and parents boycotted it. So they couldn't play them in the theaters. But this, there wasn't no big controversy surrounding it, but I'll tell you. Woo! But yeah, as I like to say, nevertheless, I love this one too. Like I said, this video is not for kids. I hope you all have a safe and happy Friday the 13th. And also a safe and happy Christmas and New Year's. Once again, this is the Movie Outlaw.